I'm so sorry. I had to like, what's this beam do? It'll do for now. It'll do for now. I look a hot ass mess, y'all. But I got blocked on motherfucking Instagram. So I'm here doing this Megan Thee Stallion and Torrey Craig. But like I had a vent before I went into like before I was gonna go into Megan Thee Stallion and Torrey Craig, okay? That I hate how guys, you know, when you talk about how, in my opinion, it's all men. I don't care. It's all men. Just because a motherfucker wears sheep clothing, just because a motherfucker dresses up himself differently, and he don't sound the same like the rest of the motherfucking stooges, don't mean that he ain't the same. Okay? So in my eyes, it's all men, baby. But maybe like 1%, maybe 1%, maybe there. But I don't really give a fuck about that. Like, the thing that pisses me off is like when people say like negative shit about women, like when people say like negative stereotypes about all women being this, you know, no one ever, but this unicorn, you know, no one ever says, oh, some women, you know. It's like the moment a man says that, like, all women is this, everybody takes that shit as fact. You know, everybody takes that shit as fact. And you could tell they take it as fact because there'll be dumbass bitches, dumbass broads, right? Who will say, oh, I'm different. You don't have to have money. You don't have to give me money. You don't have to give me anything. You can take me on walks in the park. It's like, you dumb bitch, the average bitch does that. But you can tell their minds are so warped, right? They swear that they're a unicorn bitch, but they're actually common. When it comes to women and women, they think that they're doing something unicorn that the average bitch ain't doing. You're actually typical. Because what the male is doing is he is swapping, like he is thought manipulation. He is switching out the truth. That's what the male is doing, is manipulation. The male runs into bitches that give him money, that will date him when he ain't got shit, that will accept him doing Netflix and chill or walks in the park. He runs into a lot of bitches like that. I've run into a lot of bitches like that. I see that more than I see gold diggers. Than I see female gold diggers. I see women taken on upon themselves to be used by male scrubs. I see that. I do not see female gold diggers. I don't see that on average. On average, I see a bitch paying for the date. On average, I see bitches giving their all with nothing to show for it. That's what I see. On average, I see a bitch dealing with men that are dealing with men that are useless. She has no business of being with that motherfucking dude. He is no benefit to her life at all, but she's all the benefit to his life. And she'll come on this social media asking how can the fuck can she keep a useless bum? Just because he has a penis. How can I keep a man? Just because he has a penis. I see that day in, day out. There are more pick-me-shas than there are gold diggers. Okay? At least if a gold digger gonna be a pick-me-sha, you got to pay her first. There are more fucking pick-me-shas and chicks that are taking care of scrubs, taking on scrubs, and these niggas ain't got a motherfucking dollar till they don't even got any fucking common sense. They a fucking like caveman, cave dweller. And these bitches is sitting up here advanced, taking on these niggas, taking on these projects. I see that more than I see a gold digging ass woman. I see more gold digging ass males than I see a gold digging ass woman. Because a male is not about to approach you or get with you if he feel like you serve him no purpose. Real talk. I can literally 3 or 4 women that I have done tarot readings on. 3 or 4. These niggas don't even keep maintain jobs. These dudes sit up here on their video games all day, every day. Sorry, YT. These dudes, whatever you want me to call them, these dudes sit on playing video games day in and day out, not helping in the house, not doing shit. And these bitches is keeping these dudes, having babies with these dudes. That's what I see on average. I don't see no gold digging ass women. I don't see it. Straight mere delusion. I don't see it. And I've done been like in different places, not just in Indiana. I've done been in different places. Most women are not fucking gold diggers. If most women were gold diggers, niggas would not be complaining about paying for a date. They wouldn't be bitter about paying for a date. That would be bare minimum. They wouldn't be bitter about paying a bitch bills. That would be a bare minimum. Because ain't no woman gonna talk to you. Cash App. Ain't no woman gonna talk to you. For these niggas to get play, they have to pay. That's a requirement across the board for the majority of women. Guess what? Them dudes ain't gonna be complaining. They already gonna know. If I approach a bitch, I gotta be able to give her money. I gotta be able to take her on a date. They already know that. These niggas is able to go on dates, able to do Netflix and chill, and ain't got and can keep their pocket change. Today, women are the cheapest that they have ever been. Women are the most accessible they have ever fucking been. Minus the Arab world, minus the Middle Eastern world, minus people who are of the Muslim faith. Okay? Women are they cost nothing. Sex is so easily accessible now, the price has gone down. Niggas is talking about $40. Why you think that is? Because it's oversaturated with bitches that's willing to bust it open for free. That's why. It's oversaturated. When something is easily accessible, it loses its flair. It loses its value. The value of it goes down because it's easily had. It's easily, you know what I'm saying? Like, women today are the cheapest that they've ever been. The bar is to the goddamn floor. So if you as a male cannot get a bitch, something is wrong with you. Because even a homeless mother, even these homeless ass niggas, all they do is dress nice, look nice. They homeless. Can get a woman today. Did you send it to right idea? Right, wrong, so it just be killing me, but that's beside the point. That's not important. Going back to my original message, okay? My original message is I hate when males, the lot of them, the overwhelming majority of males, okay, are garbino, right? And I call out their garbage ways. I call out their garbage patterns of manipulation, of narcissism, of all that shit. And the first thing these males bring up is my son. Now, this is what I was talking about before Instagram took my shit, swiped my shit, right? I want y'all to go watch that Rihanna and ASAP Rocky update on their case that I just posted. Go watch it. Go watch it. Because that's the mothers of these sons. A lot of these girls that have sons, they feel like the boy is perfect. They feel like he's a most useless motherfucker there is. And they will say that their son is a goddamn prize. This dude don't take care of his kids. This dude is abusive. This dude's and all that. And I done seen moms day in and day out make excuses. I'm not like that. That's the difference between me and the other moms. I check my motherfucking son. If I see my son doing some toxic ass shit, I am not going to cover for him. That is the difference between me and the average woman. In fact, I feel like a lot of these women who have these sons are pieces of shit, are doo-doo. The reason why I say that is because check out my Rihanna, and A$AP Rocky video. I go into detail on it. I'm not about to go into detail on it on here, okay? I'm gonna keep it brief, and we're gonna get cracking with that. But like, Rihanna is the type. This is what I said in the video, but I want you to go because I say it, I elaborate on it. How a lot of people are like this, okay? Rihanna is the type who will make herself seems like she's some type of liberator. She's some type of, she's for the people. She's some type of like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, like she's self-righteous in a way. Like, you know, she's self-righteous. But she's the person, the same person, the same breath, she will say that, but she'll be standing behind a nigga like A$AP Rocky, who is the cancer, who is a part of the problem. And he's goddamn, who is a part of the problem and a part of the destruction of the black community, right? These thugs, these dope boys, these gangbangers, they're a part. She talks with forked tongues. That's a lot of women. A lot of women will say that they are these holier, more evolved ass entities. But who the man that they with, the man that they in love with, the man that they take upon themselves to be with and do the most for exposes the woman. You can't be up here talking about you better. You can't be up here talking about you better than a ghetto girl and your nigga ghetto. Bitch, y'all are the same. Women talk with forked fucking tongues. Women will say they are so elevated, they are so better, but yet you want to be with a nigga that steals from people. You want to be with a scammer. You want to be with a murderer. You want to be with a thug. You want to be with a drug dealer who drugs kill people every day. The drug epidemic was the start of the fallout of families in this country. And the dope boy has blood on his hands because he sells that cancer to the community, which causes these fallouts, these issues with people when they grow up. These people grow up. These people that come from these doped out ass families, drug addicted ass families, whore of whores and drug dealers and murderers and gangbangers, they grow up to be adults one day. With fucked up value systems and a fucked up view of life and people due to this generational curses. The person out here selling that fucking cancer is a part of the goddamn problem. Is a part of their killing the community. So you as a woman can't sit up here and say that you're this holy woman and you're this holier than thou and you're this evolved creature, but yet you're behind. You're dating, you're fucking, you're building, making babies and rewarding these niggas that's out here monsters. Don't give a fuck but about they dollar, but about they bottom line, and you think you about to get love out of a motherfucker like that? You're stupid. You're stupid. If the nigga had any ounce of love in him, he wouldn't even be a dope boy. He wouldn't even be selling drugs or killing or inciting violence, but putting everybody at risk, children, mothers, and all, behind $1. Real talk. When you say that you are a person, when you try to paint yourself as a person, like I said, I don't have no issue if a motherfucker is real about who they are. I don't like a motherfucker who tries to make it seem like they are so holy, they are so empath, they are so, but yet you chasing behind and want to be with a murderer motherfucker. A person who don't even care about people, he only care about his dollar. and you going around painting yourself, and you're going around painting yourself as a woman like you're just so evolved. You're the piece of shit that you date. You are the piece of shit that you date and you fuck and you screw and you build families with. You're him, baby. You ain't no motherfucking empath. You wouldn't even be attracted to somebody so dark if you was really a fucking empath. If you was really an angelic like you try to paint yourself to be. Bitches only want to cry when that man turn his animalistic ways against her. When he start beating her ass. When he start cheating. Once he turns who he is against her, that is the only time she has a problem. She does not have a problem when he turns his monstrous ways to other people. But people are what they are. So the stupidity of the woman who does these things is that she doesn't realize that people are what they are. And if he is a heartless person who only cares about his bottom line, who has no connection to life, to a life force, he's not going to have it with you, baby, because that's who he is. You cannot turn a motherfucking goddamn predator into Prince Charming. And a lot of women think that they can. Just like, what's that girl name? Another example of this is like what's that girl's name? Oh my gosh, I talk about her all the time. But another example of this is how can I put this? Another example of this. I'm sorry, I got a brain fart. I'm trying to think who else does this. I know Keisha Cole does it. I know, what's the name? That chick that's Lil Wayne's first wife, his first wife and his last wife. I can't remember her name. But she from New Orleans. That's another example. Another example is, it's crazy because this person does this a lot and I can't think of their name. I cannot think of their name, but she does this a lot. Like, Monica is another example. Monica the singer is another example who does this. It's some more women that do this. Like, they just think that they're like God's gift. They think that it's like, but bitch, you are him. You're like, I hate people who think that because they have gotten fucked over by somebody that makes them a good person. No, it makes you a bad judge of character is what it makes you. That don't mean you're a good person. Just because you got fucked over does not make you a good person. Okay? That is not, I hate when people do that. That just means you're a bad judge of character, or you were just dumb. You got hoodwinked. You were just dumb. Good and dumb does not go in the same category. I wish people would stop saying that, because I have a lot of people who will consider me a bad person because I'm on game, right? They think because I'm not gonna say wholesome, but like I care. I'm someone who cares, but that don't mean that I'm gonna allow somebody to manipulate me off of that because I care. Because there's people who try to get free services out of me because I care, right? There's people who they try to get a lot of free, try to get over on me because I care and think I don't know. And they think I don't know, right? What type of person would fuck over somebody who cares? And a lot of these people that be crying, a lot of these bitches that be crying, oh, he hit me. Oh, he's a cheater. Oh, he's this or that. Oh, da 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 da. Them are the same bitches doing that that did that to a guy who showed he cared. They taking him for a motherfucking ride. And now she getting taken for a ride, and now she want to cry foul. Nah, bitch, you was doing it to the nigga that showed that he cared about you. So what's good for the goose is good for the gander. Don't cry foul now. You still not know. You still a piece of shit. Being done wrong does not change the fact that you're a piece of shit. Like, it does not change that. And a lot of human beings think that they are good people because they have been wronged. But they fail to mention the myriads of times that they wronged others. They fail to expose their mentality that they think that a motherfucker who is good, who is nice to them, is a wuss, is a puss, is an idiot. Your mentality exposes your demon. And it's crazy because a lot of women will sit here and play judge and juror about how men are, but you like those pieces of shit. It's literally countless of memes. Countless of fucking memes. It's literally countless of memes of girls saying that they're repulsed, no matter if the man is corny. It's countless of women saying that they're repulsed and they're turned off by a man who worships them. By a man, you're so pretty, my old pretty. Like, bitch, your coochie should be getting wet. Why are you turned off by a motherfucker treating you like a goddamn goddess? Why does that turn you off? Niggas is emotionally unavailable, players, pieces of shit, because that's what you bitches like. That's when y'all give them energy. Y'all don't give them energy if they're coming off like just be real. You ain't the bitch you think you are. You are not the bitch you think you are. There is a disconnect. There is a disconnect that you have, not just from self, but from reality. You're not being realistic. Your choices and what turns you on and what you're attracted to is a reflection of you, bitch. Be real about your shit. But back to the kid. Back to this children shit. Back to this children shit. Back to that. If my son was a piece of shit, I'ma say he a piece of shit. He ain't gonna do nothing but reinforce what the fuck I already know about the male. But that's not my aim. My aim is not, well, he's a boy, so I'm just gonna, no, that's not my aim. My aim is to correct it before it gets out of hand. That's my aim with my son. Now, will it work? I don't know. When he get grown, we'll see. We'll see if it works. But for right now, I'm not going to say my son is a part of y'all clique because he's just a little boy. Like, I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say, oh, well, my son is a piece. I can say I hope, I can pray that he don't act like the average male. I can pray he don't become a piece of shit. I can pray that. I can pray he don't become a serial cheater. I can pray that. I can pray he's more like Russell Wilson. I can pray that. But that's not going to change my stance where guys want me to say all men are good, right? Just because I have a son. Like, get the fuck out of here. Trying to use my son as a scapegoat so I can shut up about just how ain't shit niggas really are. I'm not gonna shut up about it. I don't care if my son is 9, 10, 20, 30. I'm gonna be dragging you niggas till you 5 foot in the goddamn grave. Real talk. I'm gonna be exposing you niggas. Or I'm gonna be exposing men. That's what I do. Expose them for what they are. I peel back their goddamn layers and I literally block the dude. And it's crazy because this dude, he's on this website. This is where people who are loners go. This is where people who are misfits, this is where they go, right? So even on this app that I'm on, where, you know, they are the misfits of society, you know, the people who are casted off, right? And it's like, even in that app, even when some of these motherfuckers don't even have money, Don't even have money to get, like, y'all, when I tell you I'm so done with males, I'm so done with niggas. I'm so done with males. I'm done. Like, it's too much audacity that come from them. Like, you ain't paying my bills. You ain't paying my motherfucking phone bill. You ain't doing shit for me. You're not adding to my life in any way. How dare you come to me and tell me when I need to speak to you? How I should communicate to you? Like, you're my motherfucking boss. Like, you're my motherfucking master. You got another motherfucking thing coming. Like these dudes be having me fucked up. You cannot do nothing to better my situation, yet you think that I should show up the way you want me to show up. Nigga, fuck you. I had to block a dude from this app that I'm on. I had to block him because he had me fucked up. He's upset because he didn't hear my voice. Because I don't feel like talking, nigga. I want to text. That's what I want to do. If you don't like it, you ain't got to answer. Controlling. So he gets upset and he tells me he don't want to talk to me no more because he can't hear my voice. And I'm just like, bruh, like, I just hate that. I had another guy where we just started dating. Now, I ain't gonna like act like our date was formal. You know what I'm saying? I fucked the nigga before we went on a date. You get what I'm saying? I ain't gonna act like, you know, I'm Miss Goody Two Shoes, Miss Proper and Prim. I'm not gonna do it. You know, I fucked him before we went on a date. My lips is ashy, y'all. But like, the guy, like, he gets insecure and gets upset. Like, I mean, goddamn, we're just eating and talking. He gets upset because I guess in his mind, he thinks that, you know, I'm supposed to be kissing and keep in mind, I'm not like a touchy person. Like, I'm not really a touchy person. I barely even like to be touched myself. You know what I'm saying? So, like, he has this massive insecurity, and it just turned me off. Like, he has this massive insecurity, and, like, you know, he starts accusing me of not wanting him. Keep in mind, y'all, we fucked before this date. And this is what I deal with males. And it's weird. They have no evidence for what they're accusing me of, but somehow I'm still a bad guy. This is what I deal with. So when y'all sitting up here being so quick to console a male, you need to make sure that shit ain't of his insecurity, ain't of his fucking delusion. Because a lot of niggas self-sabotage connections and get angry and get bitter. I trigger men, baby. I don't even have to talk. A motherfucker could see me and he's triggered. I swear to God. I trigger men. I don't have to do anything. There's niggas that accuse me of being a player, accuse me of being this and that. Nigga, my phone is dry. I don't even like to socialize. I don't even like people like that. But in his mind, he swears up and down, I'm a player, I'm married. This is what I deal with. So I know for a motherfucking fact, a lot of these angry, insecure ass niggas online delude themselves into some shit that ain't even happened. I've had dudes accuse me of being gold diggers. I ain't never even asked him for a fucking dime. I've never asked him for a dime. I've even paid for it. Yep, I've been a pygmisha before. I've even paid for a nigga's date. I even paid for the date. The nigga still accused me of being a goddamn gold digger. There's no evidence. If I was a gold digger, nigga, I wouldn't even be talking to you. You're broke. Delusional. Men are delusional. And they're wrapped up in their own insecurities, and they think these insecurities are fucking facts. And you bitches are sitting up here coddling that shit. And it ain't even rooted in goddamn reality. Y'all coddle men's delusions. But like that dude, he was accusing me of not liking him. He was accusing me of, oh, you're not feeling me. Like, bruh, we just fucking started talking. Give me time. Give me time to fill you out and get to know you. Feelings develop slowly for me. I gotta get to know you. It ain't just no motherfucking, oh my gosh, I see you today, I'm falling. Like that rarely happens for me. I judge people based off who they are on the inside. Okay? Not based off how good their sex is. Because your sex could be good and I still discard your ass. It don't make no difference to me. It's not that. I judge people based off who they are on the inside, how vulnerable they are with me, and how they treat me. This is what makes me fall in love with you. That is the only thing that makes me fall in love with you. So that means the moment you start treating me like shit, I'm gone. Calling off the wedding and all. The moment you start lying, cheating, and doing all that, I'm not like most women. Most women are more in love with the delusion. They're more in love with the idea of Prince Charming, to the fact to where they will put their relationship and their nigga on a pedestal because they're more in love with the idea of having some type of fairy tale. I don't do that. I want. Who are you? What are you? I don't do that. I don't do fairy tales, baby. I don't do that. I'm looking at you for what you are, not for what I want you to be, not for some personal agenda like the average woman does. I'm looking at you for who you are. And if what I see in front of me is a monster, I can't fall in love with you. Okay? No amount of money is going to make me fall in love with you. Nothing you have, no amount of clout, no amount of how many bitches you got, none of that will make me fall in love with you. None of it. Okay? All that shit might be a plus, but it's not going to change the way I feel about you. If you're ugly on the inside, or you treat me like shit, or you are an unhealed male that refuses to go to therapy, refuses to do the work, refuses to work on yourself, I can't help you. You are a monster. I don't respect you. I can't respect you. I don't give a fuck about a fairy tale, a look, an illusion. I don't care about that. Now, I don't know why I went off into that rant, but I know that when Spirit sends me like shit like this, that it has something to do with the reading. Okay? But it's like you have to give me time to fill you out. Now, don't get me wrong. If we connect, if the connection is like supernatural and it's just flowing and it just feels right and we just flow, like, yeah, I'm probably going to fall in love with that person faster due to compatibility. But that's it, right? The moment we become incompatible, or I see some shit that just isn't representative of who I am, you're gone. The moment being with you is a threat to my mental health, you're gone. I'm leaving you. Before you can even spell my motherfucking middle name, you are gone. That quick. I had a guy, I kid you not, I broke up with him in my mind. Our first day living together, I broke up with that nigga in my mind. I said, oh yeah, this ain't it. Knew it automatically. I said, yeah, this ain't it. Broke up with that nigga in my mind before I physically broke up with him. But I knew he wasn't it. He sealed his own fate. He ain't even know it. Long time ago, he ain't even know it. And then the evidence just kept piling up. And I'm like, yeah, you really ain't shit. I mean, I already knew it when I first walked in the door, but you're adding on to it that's really making me easily detached from your ass. Like, niggas play roles. I keep trying to tell women that. Even these dudes that you be like, oh, you know, I only met one male. Out of all my 31 years of living, I only met one decent male. The other ones I can't really vouch for because maybe I'm not their type. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm not their type, so they wouldn't cheat with me, but they might cheat with another bitch. Or maybe they, you know, it could have been anything. I didn't have enough evidence to say that they were like a decent guy. I only, met one guy who was legitimate decent. Like, I'm talking about, like, his chick, she didn't cook, she didn't clean, but she gave him good sex. She laid it down in the bedroom, and she suffered from a lot of different mental health issues, okay? And he was a Sagittarius, so But he was an enlightened Sagittarius. This man, when he broke up with this woman, he broke up with his baby mama. He stayed single until he was healed, until he was ready for another relationship. So he was single for a long time and sexless for a long time. This is how I knew he was a decent male, because that's not typical for a male. That's not typical. He actually does introspection. This man does introspection and all. Like, he'll stay single and sexless until he's ready. He can't just have fruitless sex. He can't have sex with people that he's not emotionally bonded to. This male was different. I was like, whoa. And me and him, even though we were compatible, more compatible than him and his bitch, he still didn't cheat. He still did not cheat. He never cheated, never looked at a bitch, never nothing. Never nothing. He might have said some shit like, oh, if I was single, I would date her, or, you know, I would try. But he doesn't like push hoe culture like the average male. So I can only really vouch for one male, just based off of his thinking process. It's totally different from the average male. I can only vouch for one male, that he was actually decent, that he was actually different. No cheating, no nothing. And this male, he took care of the kids, he cooked, he cleaned, he worked, he paid all the motherfucking bills. This man did all that. And I even told him that, you know, maybe it's time for him, like, to go, because, like, that girl, she seemed like she's more of a liability. Like, you know what I'm saying? You spending up all the money, you being, like, financially irresponsible, and her only benefit is that she gives bomb-ass sex, like, from sun up to sundown. That's her only benefit. I said, maybe it's time for you to go. Maybe it's time for you to get a new woman, or to be single, or whatever you gonna do. It's time for you to lead this bitch. I ain't say it like that, but I'm just saying. I've only met one male. One male. Now, the other male, I can't vouch for him because I, like, didn't really talk to him in detail. But this other male, he was happy with his wife. He didn't care about dressing up. He didn't care about how he looked. He didn't care about nothing. And I could tell, because this motherfucker, when he talks to me, it just flowed. You know, and he brought up his wife instantly. Like, he was happy with his wife. You know what I'm saying? It's like he's saying he's so happy he don't got to dress up. He don't got to do da-da-da. He got his woman. He got his woman. That's what he's saying. This was, in both instances, they both were white men. They both were white, Caucasian. A lot of these guys that y'all want to get with got helly insecurity issues. They have helly insecurity issues. They're very entitled, very narcissistic. That motherfucker can't give you shit. An insecure, low confident male who never heals, who never does the work on himself, cannot give you anything as a woman. If he is still, oh man, he haven't defined manhood for himself. If this man is still, oh man, I gotta look like this in front of the bros. This makes me a man, girl, you know, trying to appease his homeboys and society at large. You know what I'm saying? Why do you want to be with that lug nut? Why? He's a lug nut. The dude can't even define manhood for himself. He's still looking. There is no one that is more of a sheep than a man. Y'all think these niggas supposed to lead y'all. They are the biggest followers. Men are the biggest sheep, the biggest fucking followers there is on earth. And you talking about you looking to be led by these niggas that can't even lead themselves. They can't even define manhood for theirself. They don't even date the bitches they really want to date. They date for society. Men date for others. They don't date for themselves. Because they're insecure. And y'all sitting up here letting these insecure ass men, these loathing. Y'all sit up here and let these insecure men, these niggas are self-hating. They hate themselves. These people-pleasing ass niggas break you as a woman. You trying to figure out how you can keep a nigga who's a follower, who is in perpetual state of an identity crisis. Make that shit make sense. Make it make sense. Stop trying to save these hoes. They don't want to be saved. Real talk. I don't know what that's about, but we got to see. We got to see. All right. I done spent too long on that intuitive download, on that intuitive message. But we about to see how Torrey Craig sees Megan Thee Stallion and what's the truth. What is the truth about Megan Thee Stallion? Okay. So we're going to do the foundation. Ooh. Child nature. Friendship. Maybe they're friends. Maybe they just kicking it. Okay. Friendships with animals, communication with nature's or spirit. You know, they just talking. They just chopping it up. They just kicking it. Like, that's how this person feel. But the truth here is the child divine. There's 2 children here. And it's crazy because I was going on a tangent about children. I said, like, I don't know how Megan Thee Stallion feels about kids or if she ever wants kids, but there is a possibility of a child with her, like pregnancy with her, and it may be a boy child, okay? Because I don't know why I felt called to talk about that on Megan Thee Stallion's time. You get what I'm saying? On her reading. So before my Instagram video got like, because some sensitive crybaby ass motherfucker, somebody that's sensitive and a crybaby ass motherfucker, I probably got hate watchers on Instagram. Right? All this children. Look at that. All children. All child. I don't know if Megan Thee Stallion is going to end up pregnant and she's going to have a boy child, or if she's going to end up pregnant and she prefers a boy child, or if she even has a girl child. Megan Thee Stallion girl child might be a tomboy. Or Megan Thee Stallion could have been a tomboy. Like, it's something about that. Something about child. Okay. Maybe Megan Thee Stallion is more in her masculine energy. You know, she's a masculina. She processes everything like a man. She processes things like a man. Okay. Maybe she was a stud, or she went through a phase of a stud. But it's something significant about children here and boys or masculine. Okay. The truth is child divine, okay? So it says innocence, purity, redemption suggests a special connection with the divine. That is the truth. So maybe Megan Thee Stallion has trouble bonding, or like she has trouble with women. Like she has like trouble with women as far as bonding goes. Like she doesn't really resonate with women. She resonates more with males, okay? Like, this is the energy. I don't know if they're just kicking it, if they're just friendships, but like, are they just cooling it? But like, that's the energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, Megan Thee Stallion is the type of girl that men will hang out with. Like, her aura is so cool. Like, men will hang out with Megan Thee Stallion and be okay with that. They don't have to have sex. They don't have to. Like, they actually like Megan. You get what I'm saying? Like, they like her. So it's like Megan Thee Stallion is one of those girls, one of those rare few women that males actually like. Okay, like if she is like they can play, you know, video games and shit together, all that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, but they don't want to be called gay, so they gotta feel like they have to be dating her or they have to be smashing her. You get what I'm saying? Because they don't want to be judged as being LGBTQ if they spending time with a girl and actually enjoying her company. You get what I'm saying? Like, Megan Thee Stallion is one of those girls. Like, that's real. Like, males really resonate with her. Males really feel at home in her energy. Okay. But it's very weird because she also has this sex appeal thing. Like I said, Megan Thee Stallion might have been a tomboy or something like that. Like, she might have been a tomboy, or she might have been like, she had a lot of boyish ways. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, her getting into makeup, her getting into girly shit, you know, maybe was just a part of her growing up into her womanhood. She felt like she had to put away her boy shit, or she felt the way she had to put away her boyish ways and become a girl. You know what I'm saying? But it's like her personality resonates very well with men. so men feel at home with her. Okay, they don't have to be fucking her. They don't have to be screwing her. They like her company. They like being around her. They don't have to like they you know what I'm saying? But they may feel like that they have to get something out of Megan Thee Stallion. That they have to, you get what I'm saying? Like, this is one of those things where Megan Thee Stallion will be one of the guys. Like, she really is one of the guys. Okay? Look at all these child things. Somebody might want to have a baby with her. I'm going to put this Samaritan back. Okay? But it's just like they cooling. They cooling. Like, ain't no rush. What's the rush? But somebody might want to have children with her. Or there could be a talk about children. Okay? Now, I don't know. I feel like Megan Thee Stallion has this issue where men want to put babies in her. Okay? That's what I feel. Don't forget to like the live, you guys. Don't forget. I feel like Megan Thee Stallion deals with a lot of, like, guys that want to put babies in her. Because, like, all these children card, I've never seen this. I've never seen this before. So, a lot of guys may want to get her pregnant. All right? Or may want to trap her. Or may, you know what I'm saying? Like, she's so cool. She's so cool. She may get along better with males, like, genuinely. Not on no hoe shit. Okay? Not on no hoe shit. She may genuinely get along better with males than women. Like, her interests and the stuff that she may like to talk about may be more like similar to what males like to talk about. Males' interests. You get what I'm saying? It's like that's the energy. Maybe in Megan Thee Stallion's past life, she was a man, okay? She was a man in her past life. Just very boyish. This is what, wow, this energy is so different. But let's see how she is seeing, how is Megan Thee Stallion seeing Terry? I feel like Megan Thee Stallion deals with a lot of one-sidedness, like a lot of unrequited love, like where the dudes love her, but she don't love them like that. Like, she deals with that a lot. The Samaritan card, I feel like she may be a hidden, like she may really, like, be a full, like, a lesbian, like, I don't know why I'm picking up on that, but, like, for real. Like, she may, like, secretly prefer sexually women over men. Like, she may really be a full-blown lesbian, but for whatever reason, she's still, like, getting with guys for whatever reason. Refines your capacity to help those you would prefer to ignore. Samaritan. So once again, this could be a publicity stunt. Like, maybe they cool or something like that. Maybe she could either, something like PR, okay? Like, she could either be using Terry or Terry could be using her. But or they using each other, because it says Samaritan here for how she's viewing Terry. What's the truth? I don't see a romantic thing here. If there is one, I'm shocked, because it's more like one of the bros. Like, what's up, bro? Like, type of energy. What's up, bro? Like, type of energy. Like, that's the energy. I feel like this is a publicity stunt. Okay. I feel like this is a pure publicity stunt, y'all. Martyr. Learning the transcendent nature of service to oneself or a cause. I'm not saying Terry is gay. I do not think Terry is gay. But it's almost like she's a beard. Like, you know how people will pay Black China to be they arm candy or to be their girlfriend for publicity? Like, that's the energy that I'm getting here. Like, somebody trying to get their follower count up, somebody trying to get their names back in the blogs, or they trying to, stay relevant, or they trying to come back from a situation, or they're trying to, like, steer rumors off, you know what I'm saying? Like, they trying to, like, revamp their image in some type of way. You get what I'm saying? Like, there could have been some rumor going on, like maybe somebody was anti-black male, or somebody hated males, or something like that. So this person went to go date somebody to be like, no, I don't hate males. No, I'm not anti-male. No, I'm not gay. Da 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 da. Like, it's that type of energy. It's like there was some type of backlash or something that happened, and like this relationship is supposed to like either be a distractor to detract from that, or like, yeah, it's supposed to help their image in some type of way. So we have slave energy here as the advice. So surrender your power of choice to the divine with complete trust here. Like, give it to God, or needing to give it to God. Somebody could even be like trying to get into sports, get into like tennis or volleyball, or because like, don't it look like this person like tennis, volleyball, sports, baseball, like they're trying to get into something like some type of endorsement deal or something that they feel like could distract from like some type of controversy that is really hurting or stifling their career. Like, this is a PR stunt. Like, I don't feel like, look at the prostitute as I split the deck. Hermit and the prostitute. Like, somebody was paid, okay? I don't even really need to, like, go any further with that. But it's very much giving Lori Harvey, Black China, where people pay them, like, where people get together, you know, with the girl because, like, she, you know, I don't know, like, they about to drop an album or something like that. Like, it's that type of energy, okay? Like, where somebody is, like, paying to play. They paying to be my girlfriend for the month. Be, you know, they paying. Like, it's a business. Like, they paying for pictures, paying like it's a stunt. Yeah, somebody got financial issues here. Desperate time call for desperate measures. Give me more. Like, there's really nothing else to say. Aunt. Something significant about an aunt. Somebody could be trying to branch off into like something dealing with children, a children theme type of thing. Like, somebody is trying to revamp their image through children, through family, through, like, you get what I'm saying? Like, somebody has really got exposed in some type of way. Where there's smoke, there's fire. I don't know what's going on, but somebody really got exposed in some type of way, and they had to revamp their image. So it says high IQ inner. Everything is strategy. Everything is strategy. Okay? Strategic. Yeah. Dusty scrub. Yeah. So that's the connection. So somebody trying to help somebody out of a, like, they got financial, like, pitfalls. Somebody got financial pitfalls, and it says wishy-washy by Migos. So somebody is doing something for a paycheck. It's giving like a sugaring type of energy. But somebody is doing something temporarily, or laying low, or doing something for a paycheck. Like they done hit a pit. Them hoes wish it, watch it. Okay, but they still doing like low down shit on the low. It's like, I gotta do what I gotta do. Make that money. Don't let it make you. Some Players Club type shit. Make that money. Don't let it make you. Like, that's the energy. It's some Players Club type of shit. Wow. Yeah, Wishy Washy by Migos and Dusty Scrub TLC. So concert. So this relationship is literally, or whatever it is that they're doing, it's like they're trying to raise funds for some type of concert or some type of album or something. Like, it's given they don't have the financial, like, they don't have the finances. So it's like the money ain't there for whatever it is that they're trying to, like, a project that they're trying to push. The money ain't there. So it's like they may be like getting money through different means, okay? Like sugaring, or pay to play, or pay per meet, or pay to talk. Pregnancy is here, I'm telling you. Something about a pregnancy. It keeps popping up. Megan Thee Stallion may be pregnant, will get pregnant, has a pregnancy scare, like an abortion or something could have been talked. Something, baby. Somebody pregnant. Pregnancy and child just keep coming up. So something about pregnancy, baby. Like, something about, oh. But somebody could be trying to get pregnant though, like to secure the bag, because it's got this homosexual type of energy. Dusty scrub, TLC scrubs. I don't want no scrub. Scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me. And then we got wishy-washy. These old wishy-washy. Then it says for the streets. Do she even know who the daddy is? Like, I ain't trying to be funny, but do she even know who the daddy is? They're like, this girl, she's really one of the guys. Like, it says for the streets. Okay. I don't know if she had a baby by, look at the supporter, sponsor, tips, and donations, supporter. I don't know if she had a baby by, somebody might kind of be like a check baby, or like the baby is kind of being born to like build up her brand in some type of way, because we got supporter here. This girl, like, she's really ain't shit. She is not shit. She's definitely giving me the energy of like a pregnant stripper. Like, this will be a girl that will be stripping while she's pregnant. Like, or her baby will be in a car while she's out in the strip club. Like, this is the character that is given. Baby, her looks is the only thing good about her. Megan fake as fuck. I ain't trying to be like, this is a girl who would like get married. Like, you know how they say you can't turn a hoe into a housewife. Like, this is like, it's true for Megan. It may not be true for other women, but it's true for Megan. Megan is the type that will get married, have a baby, but still hoeing on the low. Like, she's still like, or she's like, I don't know if y'all ever met like women like this, but there's women who will like, they'll have a boyfriend at home, and then they'll be telling their boyfriend they're going out, you know, on a business trip or something. Like she pulled nigga moves. Like, she'll be like, oh, I'm going out, you know, on a business trip, going to a meeting, but she's really going to go see another nigga who she's fucking for money. That's Megan Thee Stallion's energy. Then she come back home and was like, oh, I'm so happy to see you, baby. Like, I'm so stressed from that meeting. Like, I can't wait for us to spend more time together. Her meetings is escorting. There is some truth to what motherfucking Nicki Minaj was saying. There is some truth to that. She's giving me ebony, not ebony, but like she's giving me that light-skinned chick with the blonde hair off of Players Club. And she was like, come on, let's go get this money. I can't remember, but it was like she be telling, like, her famous line is, make that money, don't let it make you. Like, I can't remember her name, y'all. I can't remember her name, but what's the name was trying to warn Ebony not to fuck with her. Like, she's bad business. She's bad for business. Like, and she was talking about Megan Thee Stallion is the type of person, has the type of character, allegedly, that will get a woman set up to be raped or robbed for money. Like, she is not a girl's girl. She's not a girl's girl at all. She's not. Witch hunt. Okay, she is the type that will set a woman up to be taken advantage of. Like, at a party, at a club. Like, dudes will pay her to sleep with one of her friends, like, almost like she's a pimp. Dudes will pay her to be able to sleep with one of her friends, and she will set her friend up, right, for money to be raped, to be essayed, to be great. Okay, this is the type of bitch she is. This is the type of bitch Megan Thee Stallion is. And I like her, y'all. I like her music. I'm telling y'all. But this girl as a person ain't shit. She's not shit. I don't know where her mother failed her at. I don't understand why she's like this. She's grimy. She's really, really grimy. Like, witch hunt. There's a lot of people out to get, like, she's been doing like a lot of dirt, like double crossing with a lot of people. Like, burn bridges. For what? For what? Like, this girl will sell out her own mama for money. Like, she will sell out her own mama for fame. She, like, her Leo is showing. Her Leo, because she's a Aquarius sun and a Leo moon. It's showing. So it says big lips, and then it says theater. So something significant about theater. Okay, someone could be gossiping. She could have got her lips done or will be getting her lips done. But, like, homegirl, like, her dirty deeds are starting to catch up with her. Okay? Like, people could stalk her. And it's crazy because she might try to say people are stalking her because they're hating. No, bitch, people are stalking you because you slept with her man. People are stalking you because you set her up. You set her up to be robbed. You're low down, bitch. That's why people are stalking you. They want your head on a stake. Like, this is somebody where all their dirt is catching up to them or will start to catch up to them, okay? Gemini dark. Yeah. So somebody, she's very two-faced. She's very two-faced. She's cunning. She has dark humor. She's flighty. She's indecisive. She's not a good friend. She's a friend to no one but her bottom line. She's a friend to no one. She's a trickster. She's manipulative. She could be overly cautious. She could be wasteful. She could be a liar. She could be trisexual. Like, this girl will get into bed. She could be a demisexual, androgynous, imposter, or a copycat for Gemini dark. And it says plays both sides. This bitch is two-faced like a motherfucker. Two-faced like a motherfucker. Leo light. There go to Leo. I was not expecting this. I know that we were supposed to, like, it says Leo light, generous, big spender. Like, this girl has sponsored. This girl, she must have read the book called Hoe Tactics by G.L. Lambert, because this girl is, like, literally doing play for play from Hoe Tactics by G.L. Lambert, okay? Go pick up that book. Go buy that book. Go get it. Because, like, that's her energy. Like, this girl is a top-notch motherfucking, like, she's a man-eater. She's a man-eater and a woman-eater, okay? She don't discriminate, baby. She does. Megan Thee Stallion don't discriminate. She gonna use a nigga and use a bitch. She don't discriminate. Money is money to her. Wow. Ancestor spirit guys. Like, she don't, like, care about, like, she don't care about people. Money is money to Megan Thee Stallion. Okay. Let's close this reading out, finally. All right. The tarot reading portion of this was, like, very small. Like, maybe only 20 minutes. When I get into those intuitive downloads like that, without the cards, y'all, them motherfuckers go deep. Woo-woo. Service. The advice to Megan Thee Stallion is service. I don't know if somebody's sick or was sick. Service here, she was taken care of, or she was looking after. But this girl, I don't know what happened in her home life, but, like, baby, she was in them streets. She was in them streets. This is someone who will be stripping to pay her, if she had, like, if Megan Thee Stallion had, like, I don't know, a nigga locked up in jail, this is someone who will be stripping, who will be escorting, who will be gambling, who will be doing, like, any means necessary, like, to make sure that her nigga, like, to pay the bond, to get her nigga bonded out of jail, type of thing. Okay. Maybe when her mama was sick, she went to the streets to try to, like, pay medical bills or something like that, or she had to fend for herself. Something is, like, significant about this service card. But it's like people are a means to an end to Megan. Friends, what friends? Like, even if she had friends, like, you couldn't be her friend if you wasn't a bad bitch. You couldn't be her friend if, like, you wasn't getting her some type of attention or some type of limelight. Megan Thee Stallion is a pimp. A madam. Like, if this was back in the day, Megan Thee Stallion would be a madam. Megan is a pimp. She is no different from a male. No motherfucking different from a male. She will snake you for that dollar. She will pimp you out for that dollar. She don't give a fuck if y'all were friends for 10 years. She don't give a fuck. Y'all ain't friends today. Y'all ain't friends when it come to money. Y'all ain't friends when it come to who's gonna put me on a map. Like, she is a any necessary by means type of bitch. And I know some of y'all love her, but this is what it is. She is a by any means necessary. Okay, so we're gonna do the service card. And then that's the end. That's the end of this. Okay. I think my next video might be Denzel after this. Make sure y'all follow me. Y'all, I got into the fucking sermon so motherfucking much that I done forgot to mention for you guys to follow me. Because I done had some people come in here, a lot more people than usual. And if you want to book a personal reading with me, you can. Just put it in the comment section. I'll tell you my prices and give you the rundown, okay, for a private reading, right? If you want a discount reading, make sure you follow me on TikTok, Preaching to the Choir, too. Make sure you follow me on TikTok, okay? But let me see. Let me get the ending of this live right quick. I don't really know these cards that good, so... My lips is dry than a motherfucker. I think this is it. So, yeah, service. Let's see what it says. So, service. I attract to you whatever you desire if you give up your desire. I attract to you whatever you desire if you give up your desire. Honey Adams loved her 3 children very much and had a rewarding family life. Though sometimes she regretted. I wonder, has Megan had abortions? I wonder, has Megan had abortions, or is Megan getting an abortion? Because like something about children and shit just keep coming up. At the end of her life, she realizes, okay, though sometimes she regret never finding a career outside the home, at the end of her life, she realizes that this failure was not a failure at all. She achieved something more important, passing on a legacy of service. This girl could have gotten pregnant a lot, or this girl could have aborted a baby because she wants to be like at a certain level in her career. I don't know if she's having fertility issues. I don't know. But it's something about that, okay? She achieved something more important, passing on a legacy of service to her daughter, Franny. Being a mother is a great accomplishment. Or maybe her mother is someone who self-sacrificed her careers for Megan. Okay, it's something about that. Are you seeing your life as it really is? Though we may wish things to be different, often we create just what we need. This is an opportunity to look at where you are today. Give up what you think you deserve and start being of service. Wow. So I feel like somebody self-sacrificed for somebody else, and like somebody's trying to pay it forward. Like everything they do is for this person who has self-sacrificed for them. You get what I'm saying? Like that's their only friend. The motherfucker who self-sacrificed, this may be her mother. She may only consider her mother her friend, or she may, there is somebody in her life, this is the only person she considers her friend. A person who was there before the fame. A person who was there, like, who didn't want to be her friend because she was attractive, or like, she's almost giving me this energy of that girl that made She a Baddie, She Knows She a 10. Like, she's almost giving me that energy. Like, it's like Megan only rides for one person and one person only with the service card. It says, how does the idea of service inspire me? How can I make the most of my present situation? What can I give? So it's this answer, like, she's a taker. So like, Spirit is telling her that she needs to develop this acts of service in herself. Like, this is something in herself that she needs to develop, this humanitarian type of energy. Like, how can I be of service to others? How can I be a benefit to others? How can I help others? Like, this is something that she needs to learn, or something that she needs to develop here. All right. I feel like there's something about Megan Thee Stallion where she's spoiled, okay? Like, there's something about her where she's always gotten her way, or people have always given her shit, always self-sacrificed for her, always. It's like, but she's not a good friend because she's not that for that person. It's kind of like Megan Thee Stallion is the type, like, if you, like, gave her $500, right, to eat on, right? And let's say Megan Thee Stallion becomes a millionaire in some type of way. Like, Megan Thee Stallion is the type where you could have self-sacrificed for her, but she's not about to do it for you, okay? It's kind of like you're disposable. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, she's like gonna be receiving a lot of karma for this. All right. Favoritism, unwillingness to compromise. She's unwilling to compromise. Yeah, finding contentment, the joy of service, precious memories, compassion, loyalty, and strength. So this is someone who needs to understand compassion, who needs to understand loyalty, who needs to understand strength. I don't know what happened to her in her like life growing up as a woman, but something happened, baby. Because she is vicious. She's vicious. She's vicious. But it's saying that she needs to, like, it's like a lot of the situations happening to Megan Thee Stallion is a mirror to how she's been to others. So a lot of the shit that happens to Megan Thee Stallion or is happening to Megan Thee Stallion, she's been doing that to other people. So people are literally a mirror to her. So it's like shit is literally not going to get better for her until she changes her ways. Like, in the very beginning, when I said a person will cry foul when somebody fucks them over, but they fuck other people over. They're only crying foul because now they're on the shitty side of it. Like, that's the energy with Megan. All right. But, yeah. It takes one to know one. Spirit is like, it takes one to know one. What you have been doing to others is now being done unto you. She's her own undoing. Megan is her own undoing. You cannot continue to be a wolf and don't think that that shit is going to catch up with you one day. Look at P. Diddy. Look at R. Kelly. Look at Bill Cosby. You can't think that you are going to do dirt or you're going to, like, be this low-level, shiesty motherfucker and don't think that one day, Judgment Day, is going to come upon you. Judgment Day is going to come upon you and you must answer to all of your sins in the court of God, in the court of spirit. Okay? Real talk. But that's all that I got. Deuces.